Hello and welcome back for another episode of Mass Effect. This is Chaotic Bro 17 coming at you again. We're back here in the med bay. Just got done being freaked out by the beacon. Before we go any further, I'm gonna try to view my inventory, and because I know we picked up a bunch of stuff that I just said we'd look at in the next when we got up to the ship, so let's do that. Nothing here seems overly cool. Yeah, nothing here is good for me. That's okay. Oh, I got some talent points to spend though, because we did level up. So it's a good thing it checked. Need assault rifles to go up. Charm can go up again. Soldier can go up again. Good. Alright. Check out the journal. Prologue. Find the beacon. The beacon on Eden Prime was destroyed. Before it self-destructed, it burned horrific images of death and galactic destruction into your mind. Whether these are images of the past or warnings of the future, you can't really say. Stuff is up. No assignments. That was the only mission. Alright. Why is it still flashing? Because I looked at... Oh, you had to double check. Double click to open it, I get you. So we gotta go speak to Joker. Alright, we're gonna kind of wander the ship and speak to everybody that I find. Nobody in here yet. Let's talk to Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
He'll be missed.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Nah, you
You're a
earned
good
it.
soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
How are you holding
Things
up?
are pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
You helped.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Glad to have you.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Yep. That is one of the tedious parts of the game. You do have to talk to everybody because there is more story. You can get more influence. You know, like you get to, have sex with her later on if you want. But it is a little tedious to have to go through and remember to go through and talk to everybody and get their stories and all of that. But, it does add to the game, and it is part of the game. And if we're going to play the game right, that's what we got to do. We got to talk to Dr. Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic
She's almost like the female Dr.
I wanted to travel
Bashir
the stars, tending
from
the
Deep
wounds
Space
of
Nine.
tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls.
Any Star Trek fans out
Turns out
there?
military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want
Of course,
to keep
all I hear is
expanding through the
crickets,
traverse.
but I am
And the
assuming
Alliance
there are a
always
few
needs
Star
to
Trek
adopt
fans out there.
So I stayed on to do my part.
I'll admit, one thing that got me to want to start to record and stream games. One place that started as a podcast I discovered. It's called The Greatest Generation. They started off a couple years ago reviewing, I guess just been a year and a half ago or so. They watched the entirety of Star Trek The Next Generation and just kind of, didn't take it super seriously. Just kind of poked a little fun at it. Just had fun with it, you know. Dick and fart jokes, as they would call it. But it's really enjoyable. If you're any kind of a Star Trek fan, especially a fan of The Next Generation, that's a wonderful, wonderful thing to listen to. I've been a faithful viewer ever since the beginning. But just listening to those guys ramble on made me feel inspired to do it myself, because I like to ramble on. I like to make fun of things and comment on stuff, and so that's part of the reason we're starting here. So, okay, I'm sorry. I will stop. It's game time. Let's game. Got any regrets, Doc?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
An L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implant. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Hayden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Ugh, it's just a weird thought, getting implanted to become, they call it biotic, but I don't know.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, there he is. Let's go talk to him.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander. Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Oh, you don't got nothing to say right now? Alright then. Fine. That's fine. Let me see. I don't know if I can go this way yet. I can. Just nothing in. Oh, Captain Anderson's in here. Well, we'll talk to him.
Speak to Joker when you're ready.
Oh,
Tell
no.
him to bring the Normandy into dock.
No, okay. Looks like that's all the talking, so now it's time to do. Ooh. Alright, gotta take the elevator up, I believe. Oh, no. We were on the top floor. Yeah, well. Still come down here and... they're not here yet. Oh, yeah, he is. There he is, the requisition officer.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Supplies?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Pay you?
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
Absolutely they are. Let's see what he's got.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
So I don't think I have a whole lot of money right now. Yeah, I don't at all. But this guy does have some good stuff eventually. And you can use him to sell stuff you don't need. Like, I'm not going to worry about selling a whole lot until we actually get a full crew complement. Because I don't want to sell stuff that I could be using for someone else. I tell you, if this gaming thing starts making me money one day, one of the first things I'm going to do is buy me a lot better chair. Because this chair is just awful. I hate it. It's so bad. Let's talk to Navigator Priestley. Oh, yeah, we got to do that. We can get a little bit of experience for doing nothing.
Glad you're okay, Commander.
Oh.
Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Yeah, we'll look at the galaxy map when we're actually ready to do that. Let's go talk to Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Let's go shoot through another one of our guns here. It's kind of weird that you come in backwards on this one. I'm pretty sure you don't come in backwards on the other ones. Pretty.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
I really do wonder if we'll ever find that the universe has stuff like this in it. So I'm certain that we're not alone in the universe, but is the universe anything like this? I mean, are there galactic empires and federations? Does it work like it does here on Earth, just on a larger scale? Hopefully in my lifetime we'll find out.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
That's the truth.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
I especially hate that guy, but you know, not much you can do about that. Follow the arrows. Follow the yellow brick road. Ooh, let's get in this computer console. Ah, shoot. Helps if you remember the buttons to press. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argus Rho cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? Hey, that's going to show up on our either mission or What's it called? Assignment. Yeah, there it is, right there. We'll get to go do that later. That's why you gotta click on everything and read everything. If you didn't do it, you'd miss it. Let's see. What's up here? Oh, yeah.
These allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Why so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
These guys always felt like the variety to
Ambassador.
me.
Yes,
Of course, I see everything
Good
in Star
day,
Wars.
EarthClan.
Or Star Trek. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I said that. Anybody ever views these, it's gonna cause an angry letter. Oh well. Let's see what's going on down here. Let's talk to the lady.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Have we met?
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina.
Pretty
and
cool
I am
looking
pleased to be
hologram.
your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Virtual guy.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Not interested right
I'll
now.
pass.
I apologize if you found my service unsatisfactory. Please submit any complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board. Have a nice day.
Let's go up to the tower. We'll explore around afterwards. Oh, our first meeting with
Saren's
Garrus.
hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Well, I doubt it, but we'll go see anyway. Pretty cool looking human just sitting around up here doing nothing. Yeah, the keepers. Isn't that what they're called? I think that's what they're called. Oh, it's
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern. but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
How did you get involved?
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Yeah, let's not antagonize too much.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
No.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
How do you know Saren?
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Now what?
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that C-Sec investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
I'll talk to him.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in C-Sec who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
The Cap deserves better.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Any other leads?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
That's fine enough.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Alright, now we got some things to do. We gotta find the evidence to make Saren look bad. We got 3 things to do. Talk to the Shadow Broker, find Garrus, which will lead to exposing Saren. Alright, well this is a few minutes shorter than what I was hoping, but this is a good stopping point. Next time we'll get into completing the bit here on the Citadel. And hopefully in the next episode we can do that, even if it has to run a little long. And then we'll get off the Citadel and finally get out into space and start doing some more fun stuff. So hopefully we can get all the talking story condensed into the next episode, so we can actually get to some more action. But alright, well this'll do it for this episode. Thanks everybody for watching. You can follow me on Twitter at TheChaoticBro17.